Hey guys, welcome back to another transfer video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yesterday, I apologize, I made a mistake when I was talking about the centre back that also were linked with. Instead of saying Leverkusen, instead of saying Frankfurt, I kept saying Leverkusen. But yeah, we got some more transfer news. This is regarding the player Yunus Musah, who plays for Valencia, who is an American centre midfielder and is only 20 years old. Now, the reports are coming out that apparently Arsenal have had their approach rejected by Valencia. Now, I'm going to be honest, I haven't heard much of him, so I did a bit of research just to get some information on him. From what I understand, he is a very versatile midfielder. He can play attacking midfielder, centre midfielder, right mid and right wing. And I think that literally shows why Arteta is interested in him. When you look at the signings of Arteta, he always buys players that can play more than one position. You look at Ben White, you look at Zinchenko, the main example, Gabriel Jesus. These are players that can play more than one position. And I think that's what Arteta is looking for when he signs players. He wants players that can play more than one position. And I think he adds a lot of squad depth as well. So it does make sense why Mikel Arteta is trying to go for him. When he played last season, he played 29 games in La Liga, 7 games in Copa del Rey, bringing a total of 36 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist. So the guy, he doesn't get much goals and assists, but I think that's fine. I wouldn't expect him, if he does join Arsenal, to be a starting 11. But it does show that he is a player that is constantly being played, and I think I mentioned in my last video that I think that is what's key for Arsenal, is having players that can actually play, up to 30 games a season. I think one of our problems with our team is that we always get players that always somehow just end up getting injury prone, and I think that, I keep saying it, I think being available is a skill itself, and I think that's exactly what Arteta is looking for. In terms of this season, he's only played 11 games, 2 assists, so not too bad. But yeah, I think it does make sense why Arteta is going for him. And when you look at it, he's only 20 years old. So I think maybe this does bring a lot of questions about Sambi Lokanga. Does Mikel Arteta just not rate Sambi Lokanga anymore? For me, I'm not really sure where Sambi Lokanga lies in his career at Arsenal. I do hope it works out for him. I do still see a good player in him. Maybe it also brings a question of what's going to happen to Mohamed Elneny. If we're trying to replace him, if we're trying to sign Yunus Musah, is that potentially Mohamed Elneny's replacement? But you could see Mikel Arteta is really trying to get in more younger players into this team. I think he's trying to build a team for the future, a team that he can mold and develop into his own. So a signing like this really does make sense. Is that going to happen? That's the thing. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think we're going to have to wait for a bit more concrete news from the more reliable journalists before we confirm anything or we're certain of this guy joining. But there is good news. It's looking good because the rumors, the links are coming out of Arsenal actually trying to sign players. I mean, Mikel Arteta, even in his recent press conference, didn't rule out signing a striker. Obviously, with Jesus' injury, it does beg the question of, are Arsenal just going to stand still, or are we actually going to move forward and sign a player? But yeah, guys, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I will try maybe getting out a England versus France match reaction. So if any England fan out there, or even France fans out there, keep an eye later today, and I might be making and posting reaction videos. Anyways, guys, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.